Welcome back to Spurs_AU on Twitch.com. We've got Tactical Tuesday about to start in about 6.5 minutes. Hopefully, if everyone's able to jump into the server, but as you know, with squad, it always takes people a little while to jump in. So tonight we're going to be fighting on Eurivka AAS V3, starting at 8:30 PM EST. As I said, that's in about 6 minutes' time. Hopefully we get off on time, but we might be a bit late. It's going to be Tactically Adequate, Squad Ops, Bella's Battleground and AON, starting on the Great British side, up against Doctor's Office, Fear and Terror, SIGTAC, and some randoms making up the fourth squad there. Let's get this started. So as I said, Tactical Tuesday, TA, Ops, BB and AON going up against Doc's Office, FAT, SIGTAC and a group of randoms. A couple of new logos being thrown around. Draft copy of a very early rendition of Bella's and SIGTAC's new logo. I think this could be the first time that SIGTAC's ever thrown it up. But while we wait for the game, I'll leave you with some music. And I'll come back just before we start.
House rules.
Boy. Hey, we won.
Yay.
House
No,
rules.
who rolled the map? What? Or did the time run out?
I think the timer ran out.
Okay, no, we're not live yet. A couple people are still having server issues.
Goddamn commies.
If it's silent in dismay, it won't break this feeling down. If I conquer this my way, I'd devour, I'd surround. If it hurts you just a little, then it heals you when it's done. Disappointment is the anchor, resolution is the sun. If it's silent in dismay, it won't break this feeling down. If I conquer this my way, I'd devour, I'd surround. If it hurts you just a little, then it heals you when it's done. Disappointment is the anchor, resolution is the sun.
What's up?
It's
I get smoted
people
here.
in the squad.
No, but when we switch maps, we're gonna be on the wrong team.
Do they not realize how that works? So U.S. always goes to Russian if it's Russian. If the next map's gonna be Russian versus Brits, it's gonna U.S. will go to Russian, and then Russians go to Brits. So
But
clearly they don't understand that.
Because we're supposed to be British. Match 1. That's what we planned for.
Oh dear God. Yeah. That was the point of briefing that you're going to be on one team, but not doing that. Alright, bud. Yeah, have a good one.
So as you just heard, we're still trying to work out teams at the moment. Looks like at the map roll, pretty much both teams are going to be on the wrong side, so we might be starting a little bit different than what we originally said. But hopefully it should be getting started soon. Be right back. Okay, game's just about to start, guys, so we will jump in, have a bit of a look around, see what's going on. Looks like we've got 36 v 34 at the moment, so still waiting on 2, but we should be able to get in shortly. Super! That's some fine shooting there, boy. Whoa, there we go. Let's see if she's going live now. Hopefully we are.
We lost.
That one whole ticket, man. I know it's hard to accept, but it's the sad reality we all must face at one time or another.
Speech.
It's alright, I got a kill.
Speed. Speed. Good speed.
God, I love the squad community. Always a lot of fun. If you guys do want to get involved in these matches, jump on Discord, try and find the squad events hub. On the versus map that I am going to throw up shortly, you will see the Discord link. No invite.gg, but if you love letters, it is there. On this bad boy here. So, as we said before, this is Tactical Tuesdays from Squad Events Hub. We're looking at tactically adequate squad ops, Bella's Battleground and AON going up against Doc's Office, Fear and Terror, Sigma Tactical, and a group of randoms. So we'll see what that group of randoms look like as soon as we jump into the game. Let's just double check, see if this is live. I'm going to roll the map one more time. AON, Bella's, TA, and squad ups are due to start on British Army.
I think that's a campaign we all can get behind.
Docs, Fat, Sigma Tac, and Randos are going to be starting on the Russian ground.
Yeah.
You mean 2024?
Forces side.
Speech. Don't believe in your.
Vape juice today brought to you by Treat Factory Jaw Dropper. Lovely little drop. And by the looks of it, this is going to be live, guys. So we've got Tactically Adequate being led off by Jack. FFO ready, apparently. AON's being led by Titan, Your Butthole. Leading Diamond Dog Squad. Ops being led by Phoenix in Ops Squad. And Bella's Babes being led by Bella today, of all people.
Have us take the... Yeah, I got him off.
As soon as we jump into the game, we'll be able to see the squad composition on the Russian side.
I'm grabbing one warrior, one transport.
There we go, one
Grabbing
warrior,
a
one
Logi.
transport.
Do you guys need that?
Logi coming out.
Do you guys need another transport? Or can I take it?
I'm taking the one tran. I'm just taking one Logi.
Whoa, where are we?
Okay.
There we go. So, British Army, roll out with those two Crusaders. What are we looking at? Yeah, 3 Logis, 3 Transpos. We'll go for a quick run over to the Russian side. As we see Doc's office being led off by Doc Hammer himself. Tox Squad being led by Mills from SigTac. Big Yes. It looks like a whole bunch of Doc's boys and Cuttish from Mumblerines leading Alpha Squad. And F Monk Slime Squad leading off Fear and Terror. Actually, it probably is going to take us a bit long to get over there at the moment without SWC mod engaged. But British Army's going to be pushing over Novo to take Lower Novo, then pushing to Stepney, and then fighting over that middle point of Village. Russians coming out over the top of Upper Petrivka, hitting Central Petrivka, Lower Petrivka, and then again hitting that midpoint at Village. As soon as you cap a uncontrolled point, that team's going to get 20 tickets. If you're able to capture an opposing team's point, it's going to be 20 tickets to your team and a 10 ticket loss for the other. As teams place Habs and Fobs down, if a Fob gets taken out, that team's going to lose 20 points. And if the opposing team owns all of the control points on the map, you will start bleeding 50 tickets a minute. If you see in the top right corner, 450 tickets versus 450 tickets for this map. So both teams start off easy. And we are underway. As one of the Logis in the Crusader takes one route. Looks like 2 Logis. Yeah, we're looking at 2 Logis and a Transpo coming out the other way. So British Army is going to only be bringing out that one Crusader at the moment. Supplying fire. Cover fire for this squad as it pushes through. See Bella's leading up the front. Leading TA and AON. Looks like Doc's boys picking up the rear and AON are going to be in that Crusader. And as we see the Russians push out, we've got the 30 of Disgruntled and CSI Ice. Trying to get on the front side of this point here. Let's just speed up our camera a bit. Just trying to get coverage on that south side of Stepney. The Russians do have the advantage on this map. They do get to all points quicker. The British Army have that high ground. And Disgruntled should be able to see this TA Logi come in, if he's looking. But he's not, he's looking up high. Should be able to hear him now though, comes straight past. Misses the first volley. Takes the second volley.
30 mil on Stepney right now, be careful, Logi.
And there's the call. They know the 30's there now. Let's see if ops are going to adjust here. Ooh, that was a long range shot. Maybe sedated. Where are we? Sedated? Nope. Don? Nope. All in Vix. But this ops squad walking into a second 30 at the moment.
Right. We're capping.
Sounds like ops is gonna try and get a hab up here. Not the greatest position, being pinned in by two 30s. 30 of disgruntled and 30 of sedated there. Ugly position to start.
Just drop the where you are. We need to get in here and start fighting.
Looks like British Army trying to strengthen their position back at Lower Novo there. But that 30's just seen the ops boys. He's going to be loading up. Looks really, really close, but this little mound here does actually provide a little bit of cover. We can see they're just outside of range of seeing that fob. Oof. And that was a toe. Looks like at Lower Novo there. Whoop. No, toe from the other side. That might be Fear and Terror there with a toe fob. Losing their heavy Vic there. No, can't see one.
IP gain.
You see SigTac just holding it here. Ops have been able to get their hab up. But they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. This 30 is going to be doing a massive amount of damage if they try and push out to this this southern edge here. So the only way they can go is north, but they're going to be met by Doc Hammer's crew. Pretty much holding down this tree line. A little bit of cover here, but they're really going to need to fight as a light goes off on Sedated's Vic there. But again, front armor, so it does very little damage.
What happened to the warrior? Got towed.
And you hear there the first warrior down.
Got towed on the southeast step. We're gonna need more reinforcements up here. Let's go. This one starts
Okay,
throwing
Doc's starting to crash down on this hab. And there's the call. Don't throw more bodies at the
You
hab.
guys need mortar sword? I got a mortar up.
Yes, please. Drop 'em on the...
Yeah, sounds like Bella's finally got the mortar fob up.
Either the...
This might be coming in just a little bit too late. Maybe able to get smokes out and try and push down from here, but
Or they're all bushes right here.
the 30 has left now, so they don't have that vehicle coverage anymore. But again, a very strong Doc's push. Just trying to hold that tree line, not moving in too quickly. And SigTac setting up on the other side.
Jack, I think we all need to push northeast. Like, follow
Top Bun just escaping that RPG.
It's gonna be death going east. Like, towards the green fob mark. Enemy truck flanking Lower Nova on the west flank. Hitting mark.
Okay, and there's the call. Try and push north now that that vehicle's gone. Keeping the tree cover. But they're going to have to protect this hab here. Doc's team slowly making their way down the road. There's two pop trying to get a couple of nades into that tree, into those trees there. Try and clear the Doc's team out. Slightly misranged.
Setting a screen for our fob right now. We definitely gonna need some reinforcements.
But Ops has done a pretty good job here of making it to the north side here.
On the northern
And might be able to swing behind.
Juliet 625.
So they're able to set up in these buildings and get some high cover. They might be able to protect their hab from here.
Do we have that toe set up yet, 5?
But moving very, very slowly.
Enemy Logi to the west side of Lower Note. Marker is accurate.
No real other engagements happening on the map at the moment. You'll see Russia's pulled their 30 all the way to Lower Novo. Just trying to cut off any sort of advance behind this hab here. Pretty much the only position they've got moving forward. They can't get off to try and set those rallies and get a bit of a spread here. So just slowly being pinched. And you'll see that in the ticket count. British Army 421, Russian 482. Those control points captured. And we've already seen Russian already starting to get out ahead. 21 kills to 9. 36 downs to 23.
Right, Raj.
Pretty even on healing so far. British Army under way too much pressure to use their medics effectively just yet. As you see the first volley of mortars come in on that little town that Ops are trying to push into. His improvised moves in and clears up some of the last Ops guys making this northern push. And Bump gets to drop and improvise. But again, Doc's boys set up in the town, but they have lost. I've lost this eastern flank here.
Enemy fob.
If Ops and TA can move quickly and try and set up here, they might be able to wrap around the other side of the town now that they're getting pushed back. But they are making good progress here. We'll come back to this fight.
Do you need us to pull back Novo?
As it looks like tactically adequate. A couple of Doc's guys.
Said mortars are good.
5, do you need us to pull back to Novo?
And the random crew have been able to set up a small little forward operation. Fob here. Fist moving in on Mills and Peanut. Fist would have hurt him. As Mills gets taken out by Fist, and Peanut, who is building the hab, pulls his gun out and takes out Fist. So Peanut should be able to get this hab, unless he's spotted. Oh, it's close. Just doesn't have the angle.
We got another fob to the west side of Novo.
Okay, Peanut's got the hab up to looks like they have called out that hab position. They are pushing in now. They're going to need someone in here real quick. Fear and Terror dropping out. May be able to supply a bit of support for Peanut here. He's got it to second stage. Should hear it. Oh, heard the footsteps. Tried to pull his gun out, but has missed it. It's Fear and Terror. Move in and secure this hab. That is a game changer. Fear and Terror saving this hab. It is already under contact though. Fear and Terror do have the numbers here. Especially now. Diamond Dog's behind him. There's Sergeant Banana and Kilo both running up. Let's see who's going to see who first. Kilo should see Banana here.
Enemy 30 northwest.
Diamond Dog, it looks like he's got the hat. He's going to see Banana. Oh, gets a jump on him. But they've heard the fire. Bios and Finkelbein coming out to clear Diamond Dog out. As Mills and Peanut spawn back in. And there we go. Bios takes out Diamond Dog. Bellas are going to push this southern side of this forward hab of the Russian team. As more SIGTAC spawn in off the hab. TA starting to provide a little bit of pressure, but until they can get the numbers here, you have to think that Fear and Terror and SIGTAC are going to be able to hold this.
Northwest Lower Novo.
We'll head back to the Stepney fight now. Point is still in play. Hab's still up. No one able to make that eastern push. It looks like Ops were able to make it into the northern side of the town here, but Doc Squad clearing them out. Iceman and Don't Panic. Just pinching him back on this hab yet again. You see there's some great cover down here. If a solid team of shooters can push through here and break out from this hab location. But again, they've just been bleeding off the point. 372 to 466 now. We'll just get those nameplates out of the way. And again, the kill count going all the way of Russia at the moment. 63 kills to 38. No massive numbers posted up just yet. Just a solid team fight across the board. You'll see those revives staying steady. 15 versus 14. No real favour there, just being outshot at the moment. Of a very difficult hab location. Slow rolling Stepney as the fight at the forward point for the Russians. To try and take back lower here. Bellas has the high ground and looks like they've been doing a pretty good job of forcing back this Fear and Terror and Sigma tactical push. A lot of people lying down here. It's like a lot of people being taken off the hab here though. Peanut and Vapo here. Clearing out all the enemies behind them. It looks like they've got straight vision into the hab. Bella's Battleground gonna have to do something here to try and relieve the pressure. Whoa. A little bit of server lag there. And Woot gets taken out. Ronaldo Bagandi.
Jack, are you removing her? Yeah, I'm on taking it.
And again, without a few more people here, it's going to be hard to take him. But Fear and Terror has snuck in behind them. Got a couple of people out the back here.
Jack, where do you want us going after we remove the radio? Bella, how's the squad going?
They're starting to push in. You guys
Got a rally set up on Novo that they're spawning out from.
Stepney at all?
No, we're pulling back. We're this ready. Yeah,
Okay.
please fall back.
And again, both BBs and squad ops habs under fire at the moment. Getting pinched in.
Yeah, they gotta have on
Not
each
able to
side.
make the move out.
The one on the east side is accurate.
Ooh, and that was a toe.
Enemy 30 mil RTB.
Let's have a look on the battleground, see what's going on. There is a bit of a fight going on. Just out to the west here, in between points. As AON push down on the group of randoms. They are pinned in here. Doing a great job. Bodies everywhere. Just sitting in this culvert. Trench warfare here. AON and randoms. Locked in a battle. Ooh. Devon getting a good shot there. One grenade is all we need. And he does throw it. Maybe a little bit too far. Yep. A little bit too far. Needed to look skybound for one of those. Ooh, rough call. We see Nelaraf coming in behind it. He should see both of them here. Ooh. And the kid helping him out. Mechanical. Stuck here, can't really do much. Just sitting in the pipe. And he does get taken out. You little sewer rat. Good attempt though there, Mechanical. Good attempt. It's about the best you can do in that situation, mate.
That goes down.
So that western push pretty much taken out now. But we have seen Sigma Tactical and Fear and Terror push in and overrun this hab as the fob goes down. Whoa. Tactically adequate. Has been able to drop a rally behind though. They have been able to get in. Whoa. They've been able to get in behind the Russian hab here. And they are camping it. No one from Russia reacting to this just yet. And that'd be tactically adequate taking down the hab. Okay, looks like they have got the call. Peanut, the only one coming back to defend the hab. Peanut and Turkesha. But that hab is down at first stage now. So the Russian team will not be able to spawn there.
We brought it 50-50 to Stepney. Should still have
There was only 100 ammo.
Turkesha goes down. Got good coverage here. This will be a fob takedown by tactically adequate.
4 or someone. Yeah, okay, 5. Were you gonna get the hab up south of Novo?
As Peanut and Ray start trading.
Make sure that there's no contacts there.
Robbie's got eyes on Peanut. They've got him pinned.
I might have got him with an edge.
Oh, Peanut bandaging and he gets shot.
Nope.
He was quite low. Wasn't much he could do there. It's tactically adequate. Still trying to dig down this fob. It's basically cost the Russian team their forward fob.
We're recapping Lower Nova. Just rip the radio enemy.
They're gonna have to do their best to work off rallies at the moment. But danger close on squad 3 means he's not going to be able to get his rally down.
Enemies approaching from the south side. You're coming from Nova. Up being much.
Russia has pushed quite deep here, but it's for a point that they can't capture just yet. They still need to secure lower here. So trading spots. Russia setting up in the MSR shed here.
We need to pull back and resecure this. We do
AON.
Yeah, copy that.
AON pushing in from the west. Tactically adequate pushing in from the north.
I just figured while they're out of position.
Did you rip their radio over there?
And if Monk wouldn't have been able to get his rally down, I would have thought he would have attempted, but he gets taken out by Ray T shooting through the building. They're going to have to get him back up. They have no squad leads left up front here. Except for squad 3 out in the south. SigTac and Fear and Terror need to do everything possible to try and get some new rallies up. It's tactically adequate. Pushing in from this northern side. Doing a great job of clearing. SigTac's rallying a bad spot at the moment. And that's a wipe. Tactically adequate. With an amazing push from the north side of the Russian hab. Just getting a little bit overconfident, not really protecting that hab. And now going to lose Lower Novo. That's going to push the battle all the way back to Stepney. Where Docs has been able to take down Ops Hab here. And secure the position. Ops have been able to make it into the town. And they have been able to make it onto Russian's hab here. This could be a big turning point. See the ticket difference there. Taking down the hab to level 1. They will not be able to spawn now. Docs you see in the distance, they're going to have to get a rally down, so they're still able to spawn in. As Noodle and Top Bun start trading. Fear Academy's Pinto moves in. Just trying to hold corners here. Noodle doing a good job cleaning out Phoenix. Yeah. Oh, Ops and Noodle walk straight past one another. Straight past one another. He's going to get the jump on him.
Got one. Got a full squad coming from the warehouse south of Novo and a full squad north.
Ops getting a little bit of support here. Doc taking it very slow to clean this off.
200 meters out northwest to Lower Nova.
He will hear that radio coming across here, but Doc's going to see him. And takes down Bump. As Rid the Kid comes in to try and pinch the final 2 ops on this hab. protecting this rally. Doc taking it very slow to try and clear this out. He knows if this goes down, they are going to be in a very difficult position.
Right by the head.
Yep.
Oh, bad call. Bad call right by the head. Oh, and Jive Gorilla takes out Doc and Rid the Kid. Roundtown Brown, Duck the Goose, and the rest of Doc's squad now pushing in. But Squad Ops has not been able to get back from the rally quick enough. Rally too far out to be effective here. Doc should be able to secure this hab, get it back up, and get the team rolling. As we see Russia.
We're losing Novo.
Russia has pushed forward. They are maintaining this pressure on lower Novo. TA is still set up in the little farm here. To the north of Lower Novo, just setting up on that ridge line. The Russians are bringing through Vix though.
Watch out, you might have 30 mil rolling up behind you. What is behind? Is that west? 30,
Sigma Tactical
didn't even engage it. It's coming
starting to push on that north side of Tactically Adequate with 30 support. That 30 is going to be covering the road as Sig Tac move in on the eastern side of the hills here, trying to clean out this Tactically Adequate squad who took out their fob. As Woot takes down 2 on the west side. Peanut and Disgruntled trying to hold this west side. Got in here nice and close, and you can see it is quite hard to shoot through this little area. Lots of trees, lots of different colours. Very hard to see the head. If you are going to feed her, can you chuck her in the pen?
Yeah.
And then I'll take her out after the game.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. We've got a new puppy at the moment, so we need to try and schedule her trips to the potty. And Tactically Adequate are able to hold this advance from Sigma Tactical. They'll regroup that north side and try and push this again. As it looks like Fear and Terror trying to push back onto this Lower Novo point.
30 mil sitting on the mark right
Nope.
now.
Trying to get maybe 1 or 2 people on the point itself, clear it out, and try and sneak in behind on the south side of Tactically Adequate as Sig Tac regroup on the north
30 mil
side.
actively sitting there, engine off, guys. Let's try and get some lats up.
And Tactically Adequate's rally does get taken down. They are surely going to respond to this. But Sig Tac is doing some damage on the north side. Fear and Terror still not engaged yet. Okay, just getting engaged by that Western AON contingent. Sig Tac starting to engage on the north side. Takes out Tupop. TA's squad lead. That is a massive down. Oh no. They've switched squad leads. Tactically Adequate being led by Jack. My bad. So Fear and Terror right on Jack's location. He's not going to be able to get a rally up here. He needs support from AON out far west there. As Tactically Adequate and Fear and Terror are going to be able to squeeze him down on this point. And they still have that 30 down the road. So AON's not going to be able to cross this road to supply too much help here. With that 30 in the way. But the Fear and Terror boys have been taken down. They're going to need to regroup at their rally.
Pressure off, that'd be appreciated. We're getting hammered right now.
Neo Kyoki, the only one left up. On this south side. As we see Crusade get Jack back up. Again, enemies within 50, so they're not going to be able to get a rally down.
Lord Over's getting pushed from the direct north.
Don Flamenco has taken a hit on that 30. Not too much damage. Probably doesn't want to RTB just yet. It's still Dragon and Jack. Or just Jack now. Pickle getting up Crusade. Sorry, Crusade getting up Pickle. Crusade doing his best to try and get his teammates back up. Ron and Neo. Ron does not see Jack. Oh, gets taken out by Crusade. Neo. Kyoki. Again does not see Jack, but gets taken out by Crusade. And Timo's been able to make it across the road. Diamond Dog's starting to crash down here. Fear and Terror taking their time to get re-established on that south side. But this is going to be a reset.
3 Mike is RTB.
Jack's still not able to get a rally up, but doing a great job of holding here.
Lower Noble on the north side is still hot.
Russia with a pretty strong secure on Stepney just yet. We will shoot over to this small group of Docs and Randos starting to push down on Bellas. Trying to get across these open fields.
Awesome.
And there we go. The call goes out. Apparently Squad 4's capping Stepney. Let's scoot back and have a look at that.
We're no longer capping. We're like within 1 or 2 people.
Okay, so it was just the mass spawn that they were waiting on. Doc Hammer's squad here. Oof. How's that for some server lag?
6, they're right next to you on the ridge. There's multiple.
So Doc spawning back in on this hab that they recently saved. Squad up setting up their rally. They had the numbers at one point, that's why they called for the cap. But Doc's very quick to respond here. Doing their best to try and clear this squad ops team out. Secure Stepney. Take the pressure off those forward forces. So the points difference really hasn't changed too much. British Army doing a great job of clawing back a lot of those kills. 155 to 171.
North of lower.
Also doing a very good job claiming back almost 20 revives over the Russian team. There's a point within the Russian team where you've had some good pushes, and sometimes those basics start getting forgotten. You're not too worried about getting your squad mates up because you think you've got a nice roll going. But as soon as you stalemate, you need to go back to that. Jive Gorilla taking down Roundtown Brown. But again, Ops cannot just sit on this position and let Doc's office push in. One good shooter can do a very good job at clearing these teams out. Or at worst, stomping the rally. Which is what Pinto may be able to do if he pushes too close to Ops' rally here. Duck and Panic pinching in Storm. Storm's able to take down Panic.
Need more bodies on the cap. We're losing the flag.
We most likely have a fob northeast on Lower Novo. They're building something.
Yep, I'm taking a trans.
And that's Goose taking it down.
Behind it.
And Rally gets stomped. Iceman, Noodle, and Duck
And the cap, basically.
doing what they needed to stomp that Ops rally.
South side of Lower Novo?
So that is the forward Stepney push from the British Army taken out.
East side of Novo.
Red.
And Fear and Terror and SigTac have been able to clear tactically adequate off this little farm location here. Only AON and a small contingent of BB there to clear out to try and get onto this lower Novo point to take it. As Doc's squad with the randos still trying to clean Bellas out of this small compound. Just slow rolling through here. No movement in the point. Just bodies. Bella's doing a very, very good good job at holding this western flank. Just stalemates everywhere at the moment. No one team able to get that solid push. I did hear the vehicle somewhere. Oh. So again, a lot of defensive play here. A lot of people setting up in hedge lines along roads. Just trying to stop that team pushing.
Just help defend the northeast and east. There's so many all around us. Where should I be driving to, Jack? East side of Novo, northeast.
Okay, northeast side of Novo. Looks like they're going to be bringing some Vics up straight down the MSR there. Ooh. Bella's trying to get a Logi into that barn, trying to set up the same hab they had last time. They're getting taken out by the LAT. Couple of AON holding out along this ridge line. They do have a rally on the other side of the road there. Twerk came dangerously close to taking it out, but gets taken out by Silent.
Like, should I attack
And
them from
Devon.
their east?
As we see SigTac Mills
They're all over the MG
pushing
mark.
across the
If you want to
road,
dismount,
trying to
make a
clean
rally.
out this tree line.
Heard.
And Don bringing up the 30 again, so the Russians are going to have 30 support here down the main MSR. As we see another Vic. That is the Logi of Ops. Probably trying to establish that forward base again. As we see AON mass spawn off their rally again. And start pushing back across the street and down the tree line. Got a solid contingent of SigTac here meeting him in the tree line. Bulgarian trying to hold that north side. On Mills, CSIS, Killer Miller and Ronaldo Bagandi. Try to push down these trees here.
Squad 5, what's going on?
And try and wipe this AON team out.
We're
Ooh,
still
Ron gets
already
taken out by
trying to push
Timo.
them from those marks.
Okay.
CSIS doing his best. Looks like Timo is bandaging. And he runs. Ooh. Runs past. Ice did run past him, but did hear him. We have Jo popping, trying to get Mills back up at the moment. He'll be slowly moving through as the rest of the SigTac team collapsing across the road, trying to push this AON point. AON's going to want to be careful here. They know they're under pressure. They're going to want to bounce out, try and get a rally. It's going to take one grenade at the moment. As the 30 is engaging. And Peanut coming up on the north side. He's going to get in behind this team.
For you, double time it.
Does take out Titan. And you would think SigTac should be able to clear this out now. Peanut gets close enough to take out the rally. But gets taken out by a Logi brought in by Tactically Adequate and Bella's there.
Oh, we're neutralizing to just get more bodies on 4.
So Bella's and TA still holding this compound. Lots of bodies. British Army are starting to take a lot more deaths now with that 30 in place. Looks like Don's done some pretty serious damage here. And he should see that radio. Should see that fob. Oh! hasn't seen him. Does get the kill, but he has taken front armor damage. Oh, as Diesel misses. Negligible damage done on Don. That was a difficult miss by Diesel. As Don tries to pull out. He's setting up here to try and supply cover. We'll see some big numbers being thrown up. Ray T. Tupop. Woot. All posting some good numbers. The Kid. Up against Doc Hammer. Wet Don't Panic. Improvise. PvP Peanut. Ronaldo doing a good job to Akeisha and Gravity. Finkelbein. 234 kills to 191. They've done a good job at trying to claim back some of those downs. 51 to the Russian side. 69 revives to the British Army. As we see, not too much of a push coming off. But Ops has been able to do a good job at coming in behind SigTac as they were tied up with that AON group there. Ops has been able to retake field. As we see Doc's team. Now that Lower Novo is in play, Stepney is out of play. And 2 trucks with Docs starting to push in. You get the rally and the fob down straight away. Ray will have seen him. Ray takes down Goose. He takes down Iceman. Doc Hammer cleans him out. So that will be Russians getting a hab down. British Army still working off that hab back just off to the west of the point. As SigTac still being held by this ops team.
Captain Lower Nova.
Getting pinned close to their rally. We've got bump behind them.
Enemy radio marked accurately, northeast, Lower Nova.
Doc's team pushing in, getting that forward hab. And that's Ops in that truck.
Shit.
Trying to run in behind this group of SigTacs on the north side. He'll be hearing that machine gun fire. Just trying to check crossroads before he makes his move.
Eyes on the young hab, I'm marking it right now, 6. It's in the open field.
Bump should be able to see the rally from here. And he's going to turtle it. We'll come back in 5 minutes. So SigTac really need to push off this rally. Most of Ops has been cleared off the farm now. It's time to push. Doc's getting jammed up with TA and AON. Holding him at that same road.
Enemy radio marked accurately, we're pushing it.
Okay, Tactically Adequate has done a northern push yet again onto the fob location that Doc's put down. TA and Steel Dragon getting taken off, and Doc's is reacting. They are sending 2 or 3 people back to try and clear out this TA squad, who's been doing a great job of getting in behind radios and taking him down.
Radio right next to you, right? It is a real radio. I'm staring at it before I died.
Okay, looks like Doc's going to be bringing back 4 people to try and save this radio.
How's Novo?
SigTac have wiped out Ops on the east side there.
Maybe I missed that call.
Crusade racking up his revives. 16 revives. Great job by Crusade. Improvise trying for a wide flank just to cover the edge there. Duck, Pinto and Noodle doing their best to try and keep Squad Ops and TA off this point. Sorry, off this fob. And Ray hasn't started digging yet, but he is going to supply cover.
Man, do we want it anywhere? Nope.
But he's got no one backing him up at the moment. All of the TA people who were close. And Improvise with that wide flank. He's going to see the truck. He's going to know where the rally is as soon as he gets up this hill. He will run into Pickle. And rally has been stopped. Woot and Diesel, the last of the TA squad left up. As Racy's Duck the Goose takes him out. Improvise cleaning up the back end. Ray and Diesel's going to get bitten here. Fear and Terror and Docs. I'm going to squash down on these two and take them out. Not really much they can do in this situation. You gotta protect the rally. Ops have taken a far west flank here. Sorry, far east flank. Trying to come in behind Sig Tac, who have set back up in the farm. Most hotly contested point in this map. Isn't even a point. And again, just not able to push across these roads. But the randoms and the half dock squad have been able to clear BB out of this small little corner town here. BB getting driven all the way back to the south.
No supplies.
As we see TA setting up that fob in the background. I know their point's been pushed back about 100 meters now.
Just want to hold on.
So they're going to be building off Novo. Trying to secure that point. Make sure there's no cheeky back rush. 58 to 203.
Trying to surround Novo and fight them there.
Again, not totally outshot. 285 to 240. British Army doing their best to hold their own. Revives coming back to 81 to 71. Back within 10. As AON's able to push back to that corner. So Docs will be pushing up to the road, trying to set up in the trees here. Tactically adequate. Getting that rear hab down. Trying to come in to support him behind. Ops and tactically adequate. Fighting over the MSR farm. Fence to fence combat here. Disgruntled, Ice, Bulgarian and AJ. Trying to hold the farm against the push of Ops in from the west. But Peanut and Mills, with some help from Sergeant Banana, being able to push through this north. Looks like Mills trade with Chameleon there. Peanut pushing through the trees but gets taken out. Does trade with HML. And I should be able to take out the last of Top Bun here. Let's see who stands up first. Whoop. Ah, Ronaldo sees him. Okay, that's point secure. They're going to be pushing back onto lower now. Docs has been able to push over that small little intersection there. Establish a corner. They're going to be fighting Bellas from the east. Sorry, the west. And AON from the east. AON are tactically adequate there. Chappie's right in amongst it. Getting support from Gravity there with the MG. Oof. Kilo and Chappie trading. Small contingents of Docs here trying to push down on BB. Hopefully try and clear their rally. Bella's Battleground doing their best to try and protect this rally and keep a buffer. Ooh. Oh no, Bella is squad leading this match. She'll be trying to pull back. Drag Diamond Dog with her. And again, reset a rally back. Allow their team to mass spawn in. And again, Doc's crashing down. Crashing down hard on them in the open field. Already starting to take fire against that truck. As we see Tactically Adequate now getting flanked by Doc's office. Fear and Terror too. Pin back to Lower Novo. They've got the people on the point. Ops have been able to hold back this advance from SigTac. Just resetting up that battle line, but Russia slowly pushing in. 20 tickets left for British Army. Just attempting to stop the bleed at the moment from this Russian advance. Ooh. Nice little RPG. Right on the rally, takes out Nelarath. Ops trying to hold that top tree line. But SigTac have been able to push up on them. Have taken out their eastern flank here. SigTac's made it to the bottom of the hill. 17 tickets remaining. As Assault takes down Neo, but PvP trades back. Disgruntled and Ice pushing in on this small little ops team here. Disgruntled gets the shot off. Ice gets the shot off. Jive, Gorilla, and Phoenix taking out Ice. Just trying to react to the SigTac push. New rally for Ops going down. They're going to be able to hold SigTac there.
Recapping Novo.
And there we go, British Army. Starting to take Novo again. AON set up with the machine guns, holding Docs and Fear and Terror at bay. SigTac's rally is far out, so it does take them a while to get here. This is a slow roll. Bellas has been able to re-establish themselves against this push from Doc's office. Working from this rally on the truck.
Tickets left, guys.
It's all about holding the medic game, but there is no way they can come back from this. 11 tickets to 177. .265 to 328. You see those kills starting to roll out on the Russian side. Revives. Great work by medics on both teams, really. Would have loved to have seen triple figure on both of them. But with this back and forward, it is sometimes hard for your medics to really get a good line on down teammates. Dox is trying to squeeze this tactically adequate team here. But he is in an open field. One well-placed grenade at the moment would do some damage.
Do we have supplies on
As
the Nova Fab?
Dox and Silent get taken out.
Mortars up on that.
Negative. Just monsters. Supplies.
Bear and Terra still being held by this point.
Got a lot of teammates.
AON and Ops trying to push off
We've had easy targets out in the open.
this eastern flank by Sigma Tactical. Disgruntled walking past a couple of the Ops members here. Not sure if Ice or Bombshell have seen him. And again, you can see why this point's so damaging. That large ridge line there looking down into farm. A high position on the point itself looking across that open field.
Copy that.
And a lot of open fields on the opposite side of the point. TA doing a very good job trying to hold this Dox advance. Stop the FAT advance, and AON and Ops double teaming SigTac. Bellas has pushed out right into the mist of Dox here. So Acacia coming in behind BB. Getting the shot on Crazy Cow. That's 2 down. And that's BB wiped out from the back. So to Acacia, Chappie and Mechanical getting the clear on BB. But BB still do have this rally down. They can do a mass spawn here, get a new rally up. Still 50 meters away. But it's 2 tickets, so they will not be giving up. They will be holding on for as long as they can. Hoping the rest of their teammates can get those kills. But
All my kills
0 to 160, Russian ground forces win by 160. 282 kills to 338. That last push by the Russians really got that additional 50 tickets.
Damn, doing work.
But medics on both teams putting in work. Great work by both sides.
Nice try, squad leads.
110
Yeah, so I'm setting the password as
revives,
soon as the
nice
map is over.
Okay, hopefully we'll be having a bit of a break here. I've been seeing your comments come through, but there's been a lot going on, so I haven't been able to jump back on. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been a good match so far. Let's get a little bit of music started while we wait. Let's see if we can't jump over. See what's going on. Oh, you're too kind, Stacks. Yeah, I gotta take a rip every now and then, boys. Gotta get that nicotine in my lungs. So I think it's been a pretty good match so far. I don't think the final score really gave away how well the British were able to hold back there. But again, playing very, very defensively. Very defensively. Sometimes that pays off, sometimes it doesn't. Otherwise, it's a very evenly weighted match, let's say that. We'll just wait for the next round to turn in. So if you are just tuning in for the second round, this is Tactical Tuesdays for Squad Events Hub. We have tactically adequate squad ops, Bella's Battleground and AON going up against Dox Office, Fear and Terror, Sigma Tactical, and a group of randoms led by one of Doc's boys. If you want to get involved in Squad Events Hub, down the bottom there, discord.gg/FRGRGDZ. Or Z, as you say in this country over here. I'll leave with some music, guys. And I'll be right back.
Yay, we won! French fries.
I killed their striker and that won us the game. You're welcome. I'm joking.
Good job. And how?
Hi, Diesel. Hi, Diesel.
Okay, looks like we're about one map roll away from jumping into round 2. So we'll take this music down and get ready for the next match. Just waiting for one more map roll. Loving this chat at the moment, boys. Nice work.
We did for us, TMO.
Ooh, that's a bit embarrassing. Actually, let's jump in and have a check really quick. Where are we? Looks like we just got a map roll. So Radical Sponge, FS Styles, and Belgian Blue Waffles. Cheers for the follow, guys. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully those new alert tones are working. We'll see. Ooh, come on boys, clean it up. Stacks, you know better than this, come on. This is a Christian Discord, my brother. A Christian Discord. Let's just try and move that chat a little bit higher to get it away from the most important thing, which is to follow, gents. If you like what we're doing here on Spurs_AU, please feel free to hit that follow button. We do have enough followers now and enough time on the stream to be able to go for affiliate. Just waiting on that to clear. And then once that's cleared, I'll make sure everyone knows. So you can feel free to hit that subscribe button. 1 free subscribe per month for all Amazon Prime. You know I love your trash talking, Stanks. There we go. Good luck. God bless. God bless us all. Every one of us. Well, let's jump over to the other team. I want to hear what's going on SigTac and Docs. Fear and Terror side. Get some of those sweet, sweet comms. Let's have a good match, gents. So we see Doc loaded up in a transpo here. Looks like he's going to be rushing forward. SigTac doing the same. Rando's squad jumping in the Logi, and Sedated and Don Flamenco are going to be bringing out one of those warriors. As we have Doc Hammer leading off the Doc's crew, Big Yes leading off the Randos, Fear and Terror being led by F Monk, and Mills once again leading SigTac off. Bit of a change up here. Phoenix leading ops. Bella's going to be running with Bella again. And Tupop with Tactically Adequate, and Tighten Your Butthole. Great name. Leading off the Diamond Dogs of AON.
We're gonna be late as hell.
Okay. There's Doc making the call that they're going to be late. As we try and make our way over to that first point, let's recap. British Army's going to be pushing over Novo to Lower Novo and then Stepney. And you'll see the Russian team already making their way to Stepney and Village at the moment. They need to roll over Upper Petrivka into Central Petrivka, take Lower Petrivka. Village is the midpoint. And Russians do have the advantage on this map. They do get there faster than the British Army. And they do have a slightly better points layout. You'll see it's all grouped up on the north side of the map here for the Russians. Quite easily to defend from Maine with quite a long run from British.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh. Someone has jumped out at the first Novo point. The first point for each team is capped at the start of the map. Ooh. This is a bit sneaky. This is very sneaky. So we see Squad 1 pushing towards Stepney there. Big Foolish, thanks for the follow, mate. It's the first time I've actually heard that sound clip come through, funnily enough. Actually, before we break out, I am going to reduce that chat bar a bit because it is horrendously large, so apologies for that, everyone. There we go. That should have fixed it. Okay, we see Ops starting to deploy off the point here, and AON running straight into Fear and Terror. And Docs on Village. See if this BTR is going to get a hit on it. There's enough people there. As we see the Warrior there trying to open up on the BTR. Disgruntled and Ice did miss it. As we see the Russians take Stepney. And funnily enough, British Army take Village. So a bit of a role reversal here. Both teams trying to stop the point of the other. Both teams able to get a hab on a fob down. Ooh. Silent just missing the lat on Disgruntled and Ice.
Oh dude, that was not as epic as I wanted it to be.
As you see, both Warriors coming into play here. The 30 of Cuervo has seen Disgruntled and Ice as they drop smoke. They're not going to be able to see that 30, but that 30 is in a dangerous position to take him out.
Can't believe they let us get away with that route.
Ooh. As Dr. Sedated and Don Flamenco take down the BTR.
This is like even stupid.
Doc squad
No, they're gonna be in trouble.
starting to push on the north of Stepney here. Ooh, that 30. Getting a couple of side shots on Disgruntled and Ice in that Warrior.
I'm gonna stay as well.
And tactically adequate. Did make it to Lower Novo. But that point is out of play now. So unless AON can take Stepney here, we'll see what the points are looking like. It is currently being contested. So Docs do have some people on the point here.
For lower pet somewhere?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
What do you guys think of South Lower Pet?
But AON
What was South Lower Pet?
holding hard on
We
Stepney.
got supplies already.
As you see Cuervo in that 30, he did take some damage. Down to about 40% HP, so it looks like he's RTB at the moment. As those Warriors, both those Warriors still alive, moving up. They are going to run into that squad of TA. And Bellis has been able to get a... Looks like, yeah, they have pushed in from lower at the moment. Random squad engaging Bellas. Noodle was able to get in behind. No rally down.
Seconds, yeah. I've got a guy in there as well.
Or rally very far out. But Bella is down. She won't be able to get a rally back up. And Docs has rolled over the top of Bella's and cleared him out.
Stepney's capped.
That warrior of Sedate and Don doing a pretty good job at wiping out some of the TA boys here.
Watch south of our Hammond village. We got a transport coming in. South of our Hammond village.
Root and Crusade, not sure what they're in.
The normal spot.
Oh, that looks like a transport or a logi. They did just miss the rally point. I believe that's Doc's rally point. Oh, I need to fix that. Kick and lock.
How many 30s did we get, Mills? I think one active East Village right now.
Yeah, boy Zachrix. Not sure which team you're supposed to be on, mate, but I think you're one extra. Hey guys, your boy Zatrix just came in. Is he one extra?
No, he's fucking not. It's probably some random asshole because the server's not password.
There we go.
West, north of village.
Appreciate it, gents. Just had some rando come in. Some rando. Just sort of jump into my squad. Thought it was a bit weird. I was trying to figure out why his name was green. So hey, when not really making a push off this point here, just trying to hold across this river here. Not much going on. We will push towards Docks, closing in on BB, trying to clear out this next point. As they get pinched on both sides. British Army have been able to get a hab on the south side here. And they will be pushing Lower Petrivka. As Bella's getting pinched into the corner of the town by Doc's group. And they are contesting. Point is in contestation? Contention? Is being contested. Let's go with that. So Bella's working off a rally at the moment, but it is in a dangerous position. And they are being flanked from two sides now. As Don't Panic and Improvise. We'll see them spawning off the point here. Taking out Night Owl.
I don't think there's a fob here. I don't think there is either.
There you go, Doc calling out. No fob, just rally. How that nade didn't take out Fist. God, those new GLs really don't have a good AoE there. And that's rally down. Rally down for Bellas.
Just killed one on our radio.
That is Lower Petrivka taken by Doc's office. And no support. So with Village Point, we'll run over there, see if it's in, see if it's being contested at the moment, but it looks like they do have enough people on the point at the moment.
Can we get a ride at least?
Once we find our circle, might be underground here.
Hey, are you moving to central or you want me to move to central? Are you moving already? I'll move to central. Why don't you hold? Get a fob down there, pet. Chappie's bringing you supplies from the east.
There it is.
Guys, get moving on the next flags. Go. Get moving on the next flags.
I'm gonna dig
It's getting held.
down. There's people all over.
Just go. Alright, dig it and just get everyone going to the next flag.
Yeah, you stole my fucking transit.
So again, AON and Ops.
There's a trans to your east.
Yeah.
Basically holding Stepney, which is not a contestable point at the moment.
Full cap and village, we're good. Everyone get moving.
And that's Doc calling out full cap on Village.
It's irrelevant.
Lower Petrivka
It's Roll City, dude. It's Roll
now
City.
being taken.
They're in trouble.
Doc's calling it Roll City. And they are right. Everyone on Stepney is now completely out of play. British Army, both points
Big, I'm gonna get moving
currently
on
being
the flag.
contested.
Okay.
Doc trying to get his people back to vehicles at the moment. No. Trying to push his people to Upper Petrifica to try and stop off any rush setback. Sorry, any back point set back up. And Docs is going to make it to town at the same time as Bella's. They would have brought in a full Logi. Oh! And that is Logi down. Noodle. Noodle? Couldn't have been anyone else. That's got to be a shot from Noodle.
We blew up their Logi and
That is huge. I'm going to have to watch that as a replay. That is a very long shot.
They're not even on skill pad.
Second Logi getting brought in now. But Bella's going to have to work from rally if they were able to get one down, which it doesn't look like they were. May have been 50.
Secure that cab.
With Doc's people so close. Chappie coming in. Doing ring around Rosie between Aowen and Chappie there. I don't know what Fobbett's trying to do here. He knows where all the pressure's coming from. He is going to be taking a thumping through the middle here. No. Makes it through pretty much unscathed as Improvise dumps a grenade right on top of Bella's battleground there. Doesn't do much damage. Does now though. As they start firing on Fobbett. The squad of random has been able to get the back cap moving now. And with Docs on this point, that is going to be all points on map capped. Which will engage the 50 ticket bleed per minute for the Russian team. Doc making the call to put a road up. That's just adding insult to injury. Not trying to even hide it. And again, you see the Russian team still trying to walk it from Stepney. No, they've made it to Village. They're trying to hold Village, but they've lost that point. Just not getting the mobility.
I think they all went to the wrong flag. I think they all went to Stepney for some reason.
But tactically adequate.
Thought that was the middle flag or something.
In the 30, able to get in behind the Warrior here. Of sedated. I think that was disgruntled. And again, if they just look up the road here, they're gonna see a lot of people. And there you go. That's the fob, road fob radio.
You got contact with Central Pad or not? No, there's nobody here. Their whole team is out of
Gravity
position.
supply.
475 to 353.
We're capped.
Gravity. The lone monster.
We don't have supplies.
One man against an army. Nah. He chickened out. He chickened out. Just checking out what's going on from Russian main.
Okay, why am I putting down a fob here?
The Russians will be bringing out.
I don't know.
Looks like a transpo, a Logi. Thought that 30 might come with them, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe. He's had a second think about it. But I would think Doc's team probably going to have some fun with the tow here. It's the only thing I can think of why they're setting up the fob on the bridge there. As we see some machine gun fire over on the two Logis there. Not sure if these ops boys saw it or not. There we go.
There's a 30 mag TR going northeast from Central Pit.
I will be opening up on this bridge. Let's see how much damage they can do. Ooh, got at least one kill there. And that 30's just going to be sitting there trying to light them up. As a machine gun of AJ Tutok. Tries to get some damage on those two lodgies. The 30's have been able to sneak in behind here though. Tactically adequate, doing some damage on the backside of this last capable point. It is neutral at the moment. Will shortly go the way of British Army though. And I think at this point they're just trying to take the kills down. Not a massive amount of kills here, 55 to 32, so I think a lot of it went down in vehicle damage and just controlling those points, taking them down. And now the ticket bleed once this comes into effect. Again, after the 200 revived game we saw last game, this game looks like it could be over within the first 25 minutes. So those 30's doing more damage onto the Fear and Terror and Doc's team. Ooh. Big Jimmy getting taken out in the lodgy from that far 30. Disgruntled and Ice bringing in the warrior here. Trying to hunt the 30. Ooh. Storm gets a hit on a lodgy of Gravity that's basically going to do nothing. I think that was empty. I think Gravity was just having a bit of a free drive there. HML, I'm not sure what you're doing there, mate, but bullets don't penetrate armor. At least yours don't.
It's really annoying. The Smokey's probably RTB.
Just listening to his communications. Might jump up here, have a bit of a look around. There you go. That's one way to mark a Vic. Make sure you always know where the warrior is. Just stand someone on top of it. This is meta strats here, guys. Competition meta strat. This is too funny. HML, you are a legend, brother. I think you may have just found the new meta. Jump on the enemy's Vic, and wherever he goes on the map, you've basically got it marked. That is too good. Look up, Disgruntled. Look up. Still firing away. Just hoping for that clip. That maybe somewhere in that armor may just be that one little inch that he needs to be able to shoot a bullet through. Up Storm. Ooh. And there we go. HML goes down. You died well, soldier. You died well. It looks like that 30 is trying to get a couple of shots on the warrior here. Not sure if Disgruntled knows they're actually taking fire yet. They have been dropping short, but they are in base. There's not going to be much they can do from there. You'll see that ticket count now dropping rapidly. 473 to 92. Pretty much a foregone conclusion that this is a wipe. Russia. Sorry, great. The British Army able to push Russia all the way back to their spawn point. As Dockhammer and AON with TA just duke it out over this road here. Bella's setting up on gas station. Hotel there. Not really much going on here, but Pinto may have seen the fob location here. If he can't hear that. Maybe he knows Russian. Just getting homesick. Wants to know what's going on back home.
BTR TR 4 right next to you, going north on the mark.
Not much happening around the field, really. Just waiting for the ticket bleed. There's another 50 come off. 468 to 36, and that's game. 73 kills to 56 kills. Not a massive difference there. It all came down to points.
Yeah, guys. Next time.
Hey, you know what? You gotta learn.
And taking out vehicles.
Yeah. We fucked up big time, but we can come back from it next. No. Fucking next game.
Great game all round. Appreciate cheers for the games, boys. Cheers for the games.
You guys think we're getting a
Okay, so we'll just quickly scroll through the scoreboard. For those of you who want to jump in. Ooh, thought they were going to hold it there for a bit longer, maybe not. But appreciate you all tuning in. This was Tactically Tuesdays for Squad Event Sub. Tactically Adequate Squad Ops. Fellas Battleground and AON taking a demanding victory in the second round to take out the game. Whoa, sorry. Let's get that reversed. Being thumped in the second round to Doc's Office, Fear and Terror, SigTac and Randoms, who take out both rounds. 160 first match. Unfortunately, an absolute thumping in the second round, but all teams played respectably. So I appreciate everyone in the chat tonight. Always good fun. I hung out for a little bit and chat. But this has been Spurs. Appreciate it, guys. Whew, what a game. Let's jump through here and have a look. Cheers, Stacks, for the shout out. Telemon. I honestly thought that was actually going to be a toe fob there, but maybe they didn't have time to get it up or what, but perfect position for it. Come on, Pinto, turn around. There was a couple of times I thought saw his back. Oh, no supplies. And Gravity was too busy in that truck just doing bog laps around the roads. I think he just got carried away driving. Having too much fun. What else have we got here? Noodle, Lat Genius. That was a wicked hit by Noodle. Thanks for clipping that, Stacks. I'm going to go back and have a look at that right after this. That was outrageous. That's got to be, what, 300 meter shot, I reckon? Maybe 200? He had the height, but that's still a very hard shot to take. Hey, no issues, mate. Always a pleasure to watch a good game. And appreciate you guys all jumping in. But it is quite late here. 9:15 and I've got work tomorrow. So appreciate everything, guys. If you ever want to get in contact with us, you see it on the screen. Twitter.com/AU Spurs. If you want to jump on the Discord, it's invite.gg/SpursAU. If you want to get involved with any of these clans, I have all clans in my Discord. So if you're chasing someone specific, I can definitely get you in touch. And we'll throw it back on the TT versus screen at the moment. There we go. Discord.gg/FRGRGDZ if you want to join the Squad Events Hub channel. Everyone's always posting up events, weekend events. There's a Halloween event coming up, I think, and don't kill me if I get this wrong, but I think Bloodbound is running it with the new Squad Zombie mod. We've been playing a bit of it, it's a lot of fun. But I think that'll be it for us tonight. Thank you all once again. Take care.